when my sister and I were in a squabble of one
Jerry
sort.
Cutting learned about giving back at a very young age.
She would take me aside and say, you know what? Anything that you share tastes better.
When as a toddler, his mother would offer words of wisdom to him and his sister when they were fighting over chocolate.
What she was really saying is that every time we can engage in an act of kindness or can engage in an act where we're actually doing something for someone else, that we transform the world.
And so it's no coincidence that he has spent his life paying it forward and speaking out for those who couldn't. His first foray into the volunteer world, sitting on the board for what was then the Dixville Home for Intellectually Handicapped, he realized his voice had the power to change the lives of those who couldn't speak up for themselves.
If you have people who can't say, can't express what they need, who are often marginalized, who are in many ways, and especially back then, they were the cast-offs. And I felt so very, very proud that I was able to speak for them.
He remained on that board for 47 years, all the while working hard in his career as an educator, first as a teacher and then director of the Champlain Regional College in Lennoxville. That alone would have been enough for many, but for Cutting, it was just the beginning. In 1973, he helped found the Social Action Group to help the English community deal with changes in the language laws. In 1979, he helped create the Townshippers Association, where he's been president since 2010.
I would say I got to know Jerry in the late 70s.
Bob McConaughey has worked alongside him for 4 decades. He says Cutting has the unique ability to defend the English-speaking community, all the while building bridges with others.
It's not often in a system that everybody from all employees right up to the colleagues in the administrative positions, everybody supported Jerry.
And Cutting is showing no signs of slowing down, most recently fighting against proposed Quebec school board reforms at parliamentary commissions. Through it all, Cutting insists he has remained a hopeless optimist, believing in the enormous power that comes from working together.
And what we have to learn to do is to listen to the best parts of ourselves and connect to the best parts of other people.
A career of serving and giving back, a life's journey that would surely make his parents proud. Paola Samuel, Global News, Coaticook.